What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in windy and stormy Los Angeles. But we got a break. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Salute to the mod squad. Salute to all you Goonie Goo Goos. Run the likes up for your boy. Keep the likes at 50% of the audience. Last and certainly not least, take care of your bartender, man. It's always good etiquette. Take care of those who take care of you. Stop being selfish, bro. Take care of those people who are always there for you, including me. So what's popping, you guys, man? I'm just outside so I can get some sun, man, because over the last couple of days it's been monsoon like weather over here. The wind rolling, whistling, and rain hella hard, man. Trees falling down, all kinds of crazy stuff out here in LA, bro. But hey, I'm gonna be outside for a little bit till the next wave comes in. So, man, we got a lot going on. National Football League is National Football Leaguing. You got a lot of things. Everybody seems to be hiring somebody. People getting hired and people are getting fired. But my main thing is I definitely needed to report something that I think is extremely critical for us to do. If you are a member of the Unfiltered Nation, you are a member of the Black Hole, and you are a member of Raider Nation, we need to go ahead and fix something that was broken many years ago. Former Las Vegas interim coach Rich Bisaccia has stepped down from his job with the Green Bay Packers as the assistant coach and as a special teams coordinator, effective immediately. And when I saw that, I said, man, here is an opportunity to fix something that shouldn't have never been broken in the first place. Here is a very unique opportunity for the Raiders to clean up on aisle Rich Bisaccia. You know how in the grocery store you got aisle 1, aisle 7, aisle 3, aisle 16, aisle 22. There is an aisle that's called Rich Bisaccia, bruh. There's an aisle that's called Antonio Pierce. There's an aisle that's called Derek Carr. There's a bunch of aisles, bruh, that are absolutely ruining business. And the Rich Bisaccia aisle absolutely has been costly. Not retaining him as the coach when he was able to salvage a playoff winning team. A playoff berth with a team that John Gruden got absolutely railroaded and fired when we were absolutely cooking, and he didn't get a chance to run it back. That was the last time the Raiders have seen the playoffs in 4 years. This is a chance for us to fix that, man. Now, my answer is not even going to be, is already pretty much out there. Put a 1 in the chat if you are a member of the Unfiltered Nation over here and you'd like to have Rich Bisaccia back, and put a 2 in the chat if you don't. Now, here's the thing. He would not be able to come back as the special teams coordinator because we hired Joe DeCamillis. We just hired him. And I think, based on what I read, because I wanted to find out why did he step down? From what's being said, Rich Bisaccia stepped down. Let's get these likes up. He stepped down, which means he resigned. But from what I was reading when I started going to the Packers blogs, wasn't really like that. It was like, hey man, we'll give you a chance to resign or we're gonna get rid of you. That's what I was reading. And the fans are extremely happy that Rich Bisaccia's gone because they're blaming him for the reason why they didn't go further in the playoffs because of the special teams and how they performed and And they definitely were, don't let the door hit you on the way out rich and all of that. So this goes to show you, man, no matter what team you like or what team you hate, they're always going to find something somebody to blame for why their team underachieves. It doesn't matter who it is, okay? They're going to find something. With that being said, I say bring Rich Bisaccia back in any capacity that we could bring him back. Any capacity, bro. Okay, maybe he could be the assistant to Joe DeCamillis. All right? We need to bring that man back just for shits and giggles. Just because, bro. Because we didn't do it right. We created a bad karmic situation. We've done it before, and we have exorcised that. Okay? We provided an exorcism on previous curse. Okay? Mark Davis did it back in Oakland when he invited Marcus Allen to come and light the Al Davis Memorial torch in Oakland. That lifted that curse that Al put on our team way back in 1989. Okay? That lifted that curse, but unfortunately for you, Raider fan, your curse has been continued with continuous other curses that you have applied. The Derek Carr curse, which is currently happening now. The Antonio Pierce curse that's currently happening now. And the Rich Bisaccia curse. Maybe we should get him. We can knock out two birds with one stone. Bring back Rich Bisaccia in any capacity. Let DC come and be he could be the damn guy to wipe off the ball, the footballs or something. But I don't give a damn what he does. Okay? We need to get our books cleaned. We got all this new stuff coming in. Brand new Super Bowl winning coach. Brand new Super Bowl winning offensive coordinator. A real Raider in Rob Leonard being elevated to the DC position, who is probably has the best relationship out of anybody with the Raiders who's not named Mark Davis. Then you got Joe DeCamillis, a two-time Super Bowl winning champion, special teams coordinator, and the first pick of the NFL draft, which will be Fernando Mendoza. Hey, man, bring back Richie B, homie. I don't care what you got him to do. I don't care what you got him to do. I don't care if he's just there just to be there. I don't care, man. Get Richie B back in the building, man. We need as many Raiders as possible right now, man. I guarantee you, if Tom Brady and John Spytek, who we both know aren't Raiders at all, but if they have any type of sense, you don't think Max Crosby would be hella happy to see Rich Bisaccia back in the building? I know he would, because when we played the Packers after the game, when he saw Rich Bisaccia, and he gave him a big-ass hug. We need as much, Max, we're trying to, you don't understand, man. A lot of y'all fans don't get how bad the Raiders made this, man. They really, really messed this up, though. It's really getting caught red-handed, bro. I mean, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it, bro. You are caught. You are caught, dude. Just red-handed. Just red-handed, bro, with the Max situation. Man, Brent, you did one thing, elevated Rob Leonard. I don't think that that's enough. I think that that's still like, okay, that's cool. But you bring in Rich Bisaccia, man, Max gonna be like, okay, I see what's popping. Now I got two cats in here that I can trust. Because he don't know if he could trust Kubiak yet. He don't know Kubiak. All right? He knows Rob Leonard. But he obviously doesn't have a whole lot of affinity for, other people that are running shit. Okay? So I say bring back Rich Bisaccia, man. We need to fix what we broke. Okay? You break it, you pay. That's it. You broke that whole situation. We had some mojo popping. It's been 4 years since Rich Bisaccia wasn't retained. 4 years, bro. It doesn't seem like it, but Rich Bisaccia was a 4-year guy over there with the Packers, and that's what made me realize it's been 4 years. 4 years, bro, since that happened. And in the 4 years, what did you have? You had a bunch of chaos. All right? So for me, Man, that's a no-brainer, bro. I don't care if you got Rich Bisaccia there, man, to serve the pancakes, bro. I don't give a damn. Just bring him back, bro. He's available. He's available. All right. I read the press release from Matt LaFleur. Matt LaFleur said that, it was a somber time. I don't think it was his call. I don't think it was Matt LaFleur's call. I think the powers that be said, hey, time for you to turn over your coaching staff. And he did. Just obviously giving him the respect that he deserves. When you're allowed to resign from your position, that's a form of respect. We got to let you go, but we're going to give you a chance for you to walk away on your own terms. We're not just going to chuck you to the wind, but you can't stay, homie. So once I read that, then I read Rich Bisaccia's statement. Rich Bisaccia said, we are, thank you to the Packers for opportunity and, all of that kind of stuff. And he said that him and his family are looking forward to the next chapter or the next destination. So what does that mean? That means the man's looking for a job. The Richie B's looking for a job, bro. We owe him a job. You owe that man. Okay? You owe him a job. Give him one. I don't care what it is. All right? He could be a head of concessions at the stadium. I don't care. It's not my money. Like I said, man, I don't never count other people's pockets, bro. I'm not counting Mark Davis's pockets. I'm not counting the organization's pockets. I am a fan, a very, very long-term fan. 52 years. The way you pay me back is to give me a ring that's gonna go on my pinky finger, which is the most gangster of all the fingers. Is this one? Okay, that's what I need. I need my fourth chip. Okay, so for me, man, Rich Bisaccia is a no-brainer, bro. Just bring him back as shit. You can make him. You can have more than one assistant coach. Bring him back as an assistant. Bring him back as an special teams advisor. I'm like making up. I'm making up titles. You can make up titles, bro. You can make up something. You can say, he's the special assistant to the special teams coordinator. You're gonna say any damn thing. So what, man? Bet that man put on back that silver and black. Let him walk into that building, man, so we can have some real Raiders in there. Because right now, as far as the coaching staff is concerned, we only have one. Rob Leonard is the only real Raider on the coaching staff. That's it. Everybody else, they from somewhere else. They may have good intentions, but intentions haven't won me shit. Your intent has not gotten me paid. Oh, I intended on giving you a raise, Shaq, but it didn't work out. Oh, well, we intended to look out for you, Shaq, but it didn't work out. Hey, man, I'm tired of promises and intent. I need somebody to execute. So make that shit crack. Go get Rich Bisaccia right now, dog. Go get him and let him come back into the building, bro. I mean, damn. Give him his old desk back. Okay, let's make some things happen. All right. All right. So that's why I'm here. I wanted to see what you guys thought. Unfortunately for us, we don't have nobody that we can trust that'll do that. I mean, I know if I was a GM, I would bring them back. I would just bring them back just because. I'd just be like, you know what, man, we'll figure out something. We'll figure it out. Can't be the special teams coordinator, but he could be the backup to the secretary. I don't know what I just come up with some kind of title, bro. Some kind of title. All right. The Raider morale coordinator. I'd come up with something crazy. But it would be very nice to see Rich Bisaccia back with our team. Now, it also depends on whether or not he can land a job in what he'd want to land a job in. So it isn't all based on us and what we could do. It would also be, well, if he has an opportunity to go be a special teams coordinator elsewhere, but looking around the NFL, it seems like everybody's kind of already jobbed up already. I don't think that he'd have that job. I think that his best bet is to probably be an assistant, advisor or something, some kind of advisory role or something along those lines. But, man, it would be so good to have Rich Bisaccia back, man. that was one of those times when I felt that Raider vibe. I mean, out of the times I've been in Vegas, I mean, we've been in Vegas. There's only been a couple of times I actually felt that Raider vibe, bro. Like I actually felt how I felt when I was a kid when we was winning every damn thing. Okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I didn't even get enough time with John Gruden when he's on that little streak before he got fired to start feeling it. I definitely felt it with Rich Bisaccia when we beat the Chargers at home and got to the playoffs. Okay, with under him and going to the playoffs and then eventually losing to the AFC Championship Bengals. I mean, let's understand it. We lost to the team that went to the Super Bowl and lost to the Rams. So we lost to the best team in the AFC. So nothing to be ashamed about. All right. And then when Antonio Pearson and Champ Kelly, the 63-21 game, and then beating the Chiefs on Christmas, that I was feeling that. I was like, man, we're back, only to find out we weren't back. Okay. So, hey, man, I want the good feelings back. All right. Bring back Rich Bisaccia, man. Find a job for the brother, man. I don't care what he does. All right. He could just sit. He could just sit and just be a scout. He could be a scout or something. I don't care, bro. You got to bring people back, bruh. We are an organization that doesn't do a good job of that. Okay. The team that does the best job of bringing back their people are the Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs will bring back anybody. Okay. They brought back, I didn't ever think Kareem Hunt would ever be back with the Chiefs after what he did doing a P. Diddy with a female in a hotel hallway. What he did, he basically did the same thing before Diddy did. Okay. And that ain't allegedly, it's on tape. I mean, maybe Diddy learned from him. And when Jamal Hunt came and got traded and came back. Okay. I mean, Kareem Hunt. I said Jamal Hunt. Kareem Hunt. They brought back Smith-Schuster twice. They brought back Vontez Scandling back. And there's very much a good chance of them bringing back Cheetah being brought back. Tyreek Hill. They don't have a problem with bringing people back, and the fans don't have a problem with it. But us, we don't like that, man. If your name ain't Charles Woodson, bruh, there ain't no returns. Okay. But hey, man, maybe that's the problem. Maybe we need to be open to that. Okay. Sometimes, man, it was just the wrong timing. Y'all gonna go out on another date. Maybe that's the time you get the clap. Maybe it ain't. So I definitely just wanted to come in and say, yeah, I need Rich Bisaccia to be back in the building, bro. All right. There's also a couple of other things, man. Raiders also picked up just for my team. If you guys got any questions, please put them down. I'm here to answer questions while I got some sun. Okay. I know pretty soon, man, it's going to start getting dark again. It's going to start being all crazy again. Picked up running backs coach from the University of Iowa. Picked up a couple of other little pieces that we needed, little position coaches and whatnot. Okay, that's cool. But let's do something that needs to be done. Let's fix some stuff. All right. So it is what it is. Let me read you guys' questions. I definitely want to come in. Hey, man, let's get these likes up, man. These likes ain't liking right now. Likes ain't liking. Let's move it. Let's move it, y'all. All right, let me see what's going on with you guys, man. Be sure you're going to ask me whatever you guys want me to. And I'm willing to answer all questions, bro. But I definitely wanted to come in and put my shield in the air and say, bring back Richie B, man. That was something that shouldn't have happened in the first place. He should have got a chance to run it back, and he didn't. All right. All right, let me see what's going on with you guys, man. All right, man, see what's popping. All right, let's get these likes up, you guys, man. Come on, man. The likes need to be liking, you guys. All right, man. Eases Jesus, what's going on, Pippin? E-Trizzle. What's up, E-Trip? Yeah, E-Trip, man. Let's see if we can get call Richie B up, man. Tell him to come on to the house, man. Come on to the house, man. We set him up. Okay. All right, Willie 818, man. Welcome home, Rich. He ain't back yet. But I would love to hear. I mean, that's the right thing to do, 12. TB12, that's the right thing to do, man. Get on the phone and tell Spike Tech to call that man up, dog. Mark, you need to call. You need to say, hey, man, we need to find something for him. Because that was your biggest mistake. And Mark Davis has been on record to say that his biggest regret since being in Las Vegas was not retaining the services of Rich Bisaccia. Okay, here's a chance for you to fix it. I mean, you can't fix that situation, but you can close the chapter. Okay, you can close the books on it. Bring them back. All right, I'm hoping. Okay, Carlos Haller in the building. On the Raider guys, Shaq, we think we should get him on the coaching staff without question. I think it's a no-brainer, bro. I think it's a no-brainer. Why not? He's not gonna, he's not gonna be doing anything that is a detrimental situation, because you got to keep in mind that Clint Kubiak is gonna want to have his own guys there, but for morale's sake, man, it would be a good look to have Richie B back there, bro. The Shield would definitely approve that. That would be a great look. It would be a great look and a great character builder. I mean, credibility is a problem for us right now. When your best player doesn't believe anything y'all got going on, and he's not talking about he wants to be here, you might need to take that as a hint and a half that you haven't done enough to show that everything is different now, that we made a mistake. Apologies don't mean nothing. Show me you're sorry. Okay, that would be great. Spoon in the building. What's going on? Spoony Spoon. What's happening? Unknown Raider guy. What's going on? What's happening? Like the videos, you guys. All right, man. Come on, man. You guys, man. You guys being a little stingy. A little stingy with the likes, man. Come on, you guys. Let's see if we can start running it up so we can get people over here. Every time that like button comes, more people get to see that we're on. So that's just how it works, bro. Okay. All right, man. Tip your bartender. Okay, Mr. Minox. What's going on? Willie Gray was happening. Marcus Guillaume was going on. I see all these ones. Eglatizia, Christopher Green, Maurice Ross, Leon Dapp. Okay, Jesus Sanchez. I see all these ones. Everybody's agreeing. Okay, Clean Beans. One, but as a man, I wouldn't want to come back to the same boss man that did me wrong. Well, the same boss man that did you wrong don't work there. The same boss man that did you wrong don't work there. Okay, Mark is the owner. He made the decision, but what did he do? He brought in what his investors wanted him to do, which was make us the Patriots. He cleaned everybody out. Nobody came back. All right, it was over. Okay, it was a wrap. Once we went to the playoffs and we didn't win, everybody wanted him to bring in Josh McDaniels and make us into the Patriots. Everybody got cooked. So that's what happened. So it wasn't like, oh, I don't want to come back to you because you didn't hire me. Bottom line is, man, everybody got cooked. Even everybody on that team. Anybody that was a free agent got cooked. Okay? So it is what it is. Josh McDaniels came in and absolutely just finished the job off. You were only leaking a little bit. He just opened up an artery. You just bled out. So, hey, man, nobody else is offering anything, man. Come on to the house, man. Come on home, man. Get you 3 hots in a cot. Marcus Guillaume, we need all the help and coaching we could get. He's a leader of men. Absolute leader of men. Well respected. Well respected, man. That would go a long way with those guys in there. They've heard about, even the new guys have heard about Rich Bisaccia. Okay? I was saying, man, bring him in an interview for the head coaching slot. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. All right? Straight up. Maurice Ross was good. We could use Coach Bisaccia. But I think we definitely should get him. DC is who we really screwed over. Bring back DC to help mentor Mendoza, give him the pointers on how to be a real Raider. I say bring them both back. Then you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Have them come back and light the Al Davis Memorial Torch to kill it all together. But then you still got that Antonio Pierce who y'all did dirty. So it's like, man, you got to stop. Karmic stuff is happening. Okay? Like I said, you look and you think it's just the Raiders. It isn't. Why do you think the Patriots got absolutely shellacked in the bowl? Because of all that karmic energy that they had from all those years. Now they are in shambles, bro. All that cheating and all that's allegedly. All that stuff came back to bite them in the ass in that bowl. Okay? No Brady, no bowl. Okay? Simple as that. Love it. Just the sizzle was going on, big dog. I'm outside, man, chilling. All right, man, running the lights up. All right, the text, what's happening? Talking to E Trizzle. If we bring back Rich Bisaccia, what's he's gonna coach? I don't know. Who cares? Like I said, he could be an assistant. He could be assistant special teams coordinator. I don't care what he does. Okay, he could just be there, just as a consultant. Who cares? All right. I need that man back in the building for my own personal enjoyment to see him back. I need that, bro. That would be great to see him back. All right. One of the few real Raiders that I could say was a real Raider when he was in charge. All right. Okay, straight up, man. All right, man. Tundra said bring him back. Kerry told, man, bring him back. Marcus Guillaume, I know I get killed for saying this, but I would have loved to see AB as a Raider too. Too bad he's a Queen Diva. He's a great receiver. Well, man, here's the thing. To me, that doesn't bother me at all because I know what he was when he came to the team. When Antonio Brown was acquired, Antonio Brown was the best receiver in football. But it just seems to be that when you acquire a free agent wide receiver let's look at it like this. When the Raiders in the past have acquired the best wide receiver in football, it's always turned out janky. Okay? It's happened 3 times where the best receiver in the entire NFL came to the Raiders. First time it happened, Randy Moss. Randy Moss was the best receiver in football when he came to the Raiders. What happened? Dumpster fire. Antonio Brown, same thing. Burnt feet, crying over a helmet, acting like a fool. And last, Davante Adams. When Davante Adams came over to the Raiders, he was the best receiver in football. So, acquiring the best receiver in football, you're a 3-time loser. Okay? If you're the Raiders, you're a 3-time loser. All right? So, it was destined for him to not succeed. All right? It wasn't going to work because it didn't work nowhere. This man won a Super Bowl with Tom Brady and didn't work. All he was going to do is come over and tear our shit up. So, it is what it is. All right, man. Tundra said no brainer. I'll go pick him up. Me too, dog. Hey, man, I'll be like, hey, man, I'll be there in 15 minutes, bro. Shit, I don't know how I get there in 15 minutes, but I figure that shit out. Okay? Gas up the jet. I'm sure Bisaccia end up going somewhere. I don't know if it's with us since Mark let him go. That may be true. I said I would try to do it. That's what I said. I try to at least hit him up. All right, he told me no. He'll tell me no. Okay? Yeah, when Justin Herbert wanted that tiebreaker. I'd do anything to win. Nah, man, Brandon Staley wanted to try to take us out. It backfired. All right, man, yeah, 63-21 was beautiful. Ben said Aaron Rodgers is coming back to the Steelers. I mean, the most selfish quarterback in the National Football League. Why wouldn't he? Come on, bro. That man thinks about himself too much. You're going to get the same result. You're going to try to blame Mike Tomlin for the result. Mike Tomlin's a better coach than Mike McCarthy, man. It's going to be the same thing. Ain't going to be nothing popping, bro. Him is coming back to get a bag. All right. Justice South said, I would have accepted Khalil Mack, but he doesn't want to be a Raider anymore. Hey, man, well, like I said before, man, sometimes she don't want to be with you no more. What you going to do? Keep asking her? Simple as that. Okay, she got your number. She ain't called. All right. Once he was gone, I wasn't trying to get him back. Stay gone, bro. Okay. What's going on, Chunk? Chunky Chunk in the house. Sounds windy out there, and it's bad. It was crazy, man. It was howling last night, man. 3 o'clock in the morning, man. You could hear the water hitting the windows, and whoosh, it was crazy, man. Me and my wife woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. We looked out the window. I was like, damn, bro. It was crazy out here. It was really crazy, really bad, bro. So I'm just enjoying the sun right now. But I know within the next hour or two, it's coming back. So let me come out here, man, get some sun, talk it up with you guys, and that's it. Okay. All right. Yeah, he did say that. Is Terry Robisky still family? I don't know, man. I don't know. He should be. I never heard any bad things about him. All right. Okay, man. Get on these likes, you guys. It's looking a little better, man. Let's see if we can jump to 50. Okay. See if we can challenge yourselves, y'all. Challenge yourselves, man. Be better than what you were yesterday. So that's what your job is to improve. Okay? You came in yesterday, you hit the like button, and in the day you don't. Come on, bro. You gotta be better than you was the day before. All right, man. All right, boy George in the house, Texas Raider Tex. Firefighter Jimmy, what's going on? Firefighter Jimmy, man, out there, man. Okay, he said, Matthew just wanted to stop by and say hello on my way to my bowling league right now. Yeah, man, get over there and get about 10 strikes, bro. That'll be a 300 game. You know what I'm saying? Get that 300 game right quick so you can get the free turkey plate. You know, at the I don't know if you at the bowling alley or you at the casino, wherever you at. Go get that done, big dog. How the Vikings holding up, man, after seeing y'all ex-starting quarterback win the Super Bowl? I mean, J.J. McCarthy, man, y'all chose him over Darnold. Could have been different. All right. Okay. All right. Justice, I believe in 2021 against the Bengals. If we had Ruggs, we would have won that game, but stuff happens. I'm past that. Yeah. But we didn't have him. Yeah, Mark tried everything. This time, I feel like he's getting it right. Yeah, he has to fix it. Refs got us that game. I agree. Okay. Chunker said, hit the like button. Yeah, let's get this 50 right quick. Okay. All right. And Justice Saw said Devontae was lied to. Can't blame him too much. He was absolutely lied to in the biggest way possible. But I didn't say who lied and who did what. I said it ended up janky. It ended up janky. Okay. That's what I'm saying. All right, Kerry, keeping it real. Yes, sir. That's what I do. Well, George, star receivers coming to Raiders like Rick James on the couch. Exactly. F your couch. Buy another one, you rich MF. I mean, straight up. Okay? That's what it is, bro. Don't care, man. Just sticking, just mudding up the couch, bro. Here's what it is. Okay? All right, man. Tyree Barner in the house. What's going on? Okay, what's popping? Trey Horton. What's going on? What's going on, Raider Trey, man? My big dog. Okay, I saw your text, man, that you sent me, your DM you sent me last night. Khalil could keep kicking bolts. We want players that want to be Raiders. Yeah, man, we don't want nobody, man. We're not here to beg nothing, man. That's not what we do. We don't tank and we don't beg, man. Whoever want to be a Raider could be a Raider. That's everybody. Huh? Like I said before, man, if Max Crosby really doesn't want to be a Raider anymore, all he has to do is tell Mark Davis, Mark, I think our time is up. I think I'm ready to go. And Mark will make it happen. We don't handcuff nobody, bro. Okay? You got to handcuff your girl around us. Ain't that right, Raider Trey? You better handcuff your girl around us because she's pursuing us. We don't have to pursue her. She saw us in the parking lot. So, like I said before, man, you better figure that shit out. All right? You better walk her to the bathroom and oh baby, I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be here when you get back. You better escort her to the bathroom and stand your ass outside, bro, because she gonna be gone before she come back. All right, straight up, Choker, Shaq. Don't you think that's selfish to keep Mad Max on a losing team after all the work and faith he's had in the Raiders? No. Why would that be selfish? For what? He's under contract. What do you mean? So is it selfish because you guys want Max? Or you guys, we have one guy on your team that you want. So all the other guys that you don't have no problem with them. Just Max, we're being selfish. Just Max, not everybody else. Not all the other guys. Just Max. Don't you think you're being selfish, Shaq? You're letting him. Why? Because he's valuable? Because he's that good of a player? Yeah, that's the only reason. That's the only reason why. The only reason why you're talking about him is because of who he is. You're not talking about him as a person. Like I said, bro, that's just like you saying, talking to your boy Larry. Hey, Larry, don't you think that you're doing Elaine wrong, bro? Like, she just wants to be in a good relationship, dog, and you running around clapping her friends and running around and, hey, man, why don't you just give her a divorce, bro? Just let her leave and let's let her be happy, dog. That's what you guys sound like, man. What are you worried about our relationship for? Because you want her. You want Elaine. That's the only reason. Toby cheating on his broad. Marky's cheating on his broad. Okay? Clint's over there, not Clint Kubiak, Clint Johnson's over there doing him. You're only concerned about one girl. Because you always liked her. You always thought it could be you. And it wasn't. I've had these conversations with my homies before, bro. Like, dude, plotting on the homie's girl was frowned upon with me, bruh. Don't be plotting on the homie's girl, bruh. Like, are you guys really plotting on Max? Are you really trying to plot and sabotage and try to get us to believe that the best thing for him is to let you have him? Nah, dog, we're not falling for that, man. You gotta be a lot better than that, bruh. We're not falling for it, bruh. What do you have, big dog? What can you give us? He's under contract. He's not a free agent. We're not letting him just leave. You gotta give us something. What do you got on my 40, homie? In the words of Debo. What do you got on my homie? On my homie Max? You don't have nothing. You don't want to give us nothing for him. And what you got, you ain't gonna give us in return. So what's the use? No. You do care where he goes. You do care where he goes, Chunker. You're capping, bruh. Because if you don't want him to stay with us, you care where he goes. You care where he goes. That's the point. You're just trying to act like you're the moral authority, bro. You got your own issues. You got a whole Brandon Ayuk that you need to be worried about. You're not worried about your own guy. It's just like the homie talking about this dude's relationship, and your relationship with your guy, with Brandon Ayuk, is absolute trash. You need to be concerned about your own grass, bruh. Stop trying to water somebody else's grass. Stop trying to give advice on our grass when your grass is burnt up. When you got big ass burnt spots on your grass, don't come over here telling us, yo man, you should use this kind of fertilizer, and if you really cared about having a nice lawn, you'd water your lawn twice a day. We're not listening to anything that y'all talking about, man. You're too vested in something that ain't yours, bruh. Chunker, you're invested in greater business. And you need to be trying to, instead of you being concerned about something that's not, has anything to do with you, you need to be more concerned about yourself. And that's your problem, dog. You need to be concerned how your backup quarterback to Brock Purdy just won a Super Bowl in your house with your division rival. That's what you need to be worried about. You're not worried about your own business. You're worried about somebody else's business because your business is too painful. We're not in pain behind Max. We understand we got Max and y'all want Max. We are not in pain. You 49er fans are trying to deflect. You're trying to cope. C-O-P-E, that Sam Darnold, who was the backup to Brock Purdy, won a Super Bowl before Brock Purdy did. That's what you need to be. No. They don't make about no chips, bro. You just lost. A Super Bowl was won in your building by your former backup quarterback, while your starting $50 million quarterback is losing Super Bowls. That's what you need to be worried about. But you're not worried about it, bro. You're worried about something that's not your business. You're worried about the business that doesn't pay you, bro. And it's sad that you don't want to focus on your own shit, because I could focus it for you very easily. I just told you, if I was a Niner fan, my father's a Niner fan, my brother's a Niner fan, all my homies at the crib, I would be more concerned about my Brandon Ayuk situation. I would be concerned why I paid that man all that money for him to just not even come, and y'all got played. We're not getting played. You got played by Brandon Ayuk. He took your money, and 2 weeks later, he got hurt and he ain't even came to the facility, bruh. Like, that's what you should be concerned about. You should be concerned about your own edge rusher in Nick Bosa that can't stay healthy. You should be concerned about a whole Fred Warner sitting up there with a leg cast. You got a lot of concerns that you're not concerned about. You're concerned about something that's not your business, homie. It's not your business. Okay? All right? That's the point. The point is, I absolutely cooked you on your own shit. I cooked you. I cooked you. You're not facing your own business. But since you wanted to bring up my shit, I just brought yours up. I got one problem. My relationship with Crosby is 50-50. You got guaranteed drama that you haven't fixed. What are you gonna do? You got a coach that's only good enough to get you to the playoffs. He's lost you 2 consecutive Super Bowls in a row. I mean, I'm from the Bay, bruh. I'm from the Bay. When I was living in the Bay, the 49ers were 5-0 in a Super Bowl. 5-0. Since I've left the Bay, they're 5-3. You have a 3-game Super Bowl losing streak. But you're concerned about Max and his well-being. You're concerned about let him stay here and leave when you've lost 3 consecutive Super Bowls in a row, including 2 this decade. You lost 2 this decade. It's the 2010s. You've lost 2 Super Bowls out of 6. And you're worried about me and mine? Nah, you just don't want to face the fact that y'all ain't got shit popping, okay? You don't got it popping. All right. And you're worried about one thing. What if our situation with Max pans out and it's good? What are you going to say then? Oh, well, no, you got issues, homie. You need to be asking yourself why Brock Purdy is now Tua Tagovailoa, bruh. That's my point. All right. My point is find out why the $50 million quarterback keeps throwing as many interceptions as Tua Tagovailoa and y'all don't win. That's what I got to say. Every year y'all supposed to be doing some shit. I'm the Raiders. I ain't won in a long time. But the bottom line is my Super Bowl record is better than yours. Because I know for a fact you ain't that old. I don't think you got the 1981 Super Bowl. Like I said, you got more problems than I got. I'm on the come up. I'm on an upper trajectory. You're not. You're not, bro. I don't know what to tell you. But what you better do is you need to be concerned about those damn Seahawks that put their foot in your ass in your house. That's what you need to be concerned about. The Raiders aren't your problem. Your problem is in your own division. Okay? They really beat y'all ass. You know that, right? You really got your ass humiliated. Okay? You know that, right? You really got cooked. And instead of worrying about us, you're not worried about you when you should be. Hey, I can't help you, bruh. Don't worry about me. I'm good. I got $100 million under the cap. I got the first pick of the NFL draft. I got the guy that beat you on my team as my coach. I got the offensive coordinator that cooked you on my team. I got the quarterbacks coach that cooked you on my team. I got the best tight end in football. Okay? He's better than George Kittle. George Brittle. That dude crumbles like a cracker, bruh. You get George Brittle, you do this. This is George Brittle during the season. George Brittle. Rise with Kittle. Okay? Straight up. So like I said before, man, don't come over here being concerned about us when you got more problems than we have. We don't have the problems you got. At all. You just lost a Super Bowl to your division rival in your own shit. What are you talking to me for? What do you want me to do? Okay? Don't matter if you've been a Niner all your life. I'm cooking an all-lifer right now. You're getting cooked because you came over here messing with an all-time Raider fan. Like, I'm all-time. I'm not the homie at your job, dog. I'm not the little Rudy Poot Raider fan you're used to bullying. You can't bully me, bruh. It ain't gonna work. Like, you're gonna have to try to go back and do some training, bro. You're gonna have to get on the weight machine and start trying to do some shoulder presses before you come over here trying to cook me. You got to be careful, bro. You got to be careful around these gyms, bro. Like I said before, man, these plates is heavy. Don't come over here thinking you can bitch what I bitch. You can't come over and bitch, but I bitched. All right. So that's all I got to say about it, man. You know what it is. You got cooked. Stop being concerned about things that ain't your business, man. Worry about your own girl. Worry about your own crippled team. Worry about your own crippled players. You guys, man, are you a football team or are you an infirmary, bruh? You got everybody's crippled on your damn team. I mean, your team is just everybody hurt. I mean, damn. From the defensive players to the offensive players to the special teams players and shit. I mean, good gracious, can anybody stay healthy on your team? Y'all always hurt. Everybody hurt. Christian McCaffrey hurt. Everybody hurt, bro. All the time. I mean, good gracious. I mean, what is Kyle Shanahan feeding you guys, bro? Is he giving you guys enough calcium? Is he giving you guys enough vitamin pills and shit? You guys are always hurt, bro. You guys always hurt. I'm done. I got nothing else to say. I mean, that was fun. It was actually fun that you actually thought you were going to get something off today. I don't know what happened to you today, Chuck. I mean, I'm probably sure that something didn't go your way at work today. But don't come over here, man, thinking that I'm an easy win, because I'm not. I'm by far a hard win, okay? I'm a very, very undefeated guy, all right? Better luck next time, homie. Better luck next time. All right. Let me read some of you guys' else comments. I mean, Chunk, you could type all you want, bro. Type it in caps. Don't make you beat me. None of that shit works, bro. I'm very disappointed that you actually thought you had a chance. But you know, you got to try it every once in a while, bro. I mean, you got to see what you've done. You felt like you was ready. You know, you felt like this was a perfect opportunity to try to get yourself where you thought you were, only to find out, man, you weren't ready for the final examination. You failed, bruh. You failed on that one. All right. So let me go back and read everybody else's comments. He go keep typing. I don't got nothing else to say. I've already cooked him. He didn't answer none of the things that I asked him. I asked him about Brandon Ayuk. He didn't have a response. I answered him about Nick Bosa. He didn't have a response. I asked him about Fred Warner. He didn't have a response. I asked him about Brock Tungliavola. He didn't have a response. I asked him about Kyle Shanahan with his 2-game Super Bowl losing streak. He didn't have a response. I mean, I could talk about John Lynch. I could talk about a whole bunch of shit. He didn't want to talk about Sam Darnold being his backup 2 years ago, man, winning a Super Bowl in his house. I'm not going to keep. It's too easy, bro. I gave you about 10 things to answer. You didn't answer none of them. So until you do, I'm going to ignore everything you say. Okay? I ain't got nothing else to say, bro. I mean, it's too easy. All right. Let me see what else is on here, man. That shit was funny. All right, man. All right, let me get back to everybody else, man. All right. Like I said, man, it's good every once in a while, man, for me to stretch. You know, as an actor, sometimes you got to stretch. You know, you're used to being in a certain type of dramatic you go to a comedy to stretch your talent. Every once in a while, it's good to stretch and let me know that I still have the ability. All right, man. All right, man. Raider C-Dub in the building. What's going on? Okay. Marcus Gillum said Jerry Rice worked out. That's for sure. Salute to Jerry. Well, Jerry wasn't the best receiver in football at the time, and the 49ers cut him. Let's just keep it a buck. I mean, damn. I mean, the 49ers didn't even know Jerry Rice wasn't washed up. They cut him. He goes to the Raiders and he gets 1,000 yards that next year. I mean, man, come on, man. It's too easy, man. This is light work, bro. Okay, but like I said before, man, he really thought that it was sweet when it wasn't. Okay, all right, man. Marcus Guillaume talking about here. Like I said, man, anybody that's talking to us about Max acting like they're the moral police, come on, dog. They really want your girl, bro. They just can't stand to see you have some shit. It doesn't bother me that they have anything. That's the funny part. When I talk to my boys, because all my boys are all fans, especially the Niners. They know better. Okay, Chunker knew around here. He a tourist. He knew. You know, he'd been around here a few times. He think that he in now. Nah, he found out that he didn't know the secret handshake. He didn't know the handshake, bro. But with that being said, man, I got Niner homies, Steeler homies, Cowboy homies, all homies from everywhere. They all tell me the same thing. Hey, man, why don't y'all, man, Hey, man, don't you think it's unfair that y'all trying? I mean, y'all sound like whole simps, bruh. You guys sound like straight simps, bruh. That's what simps do. Worried about somebody else's girl. I never worried about nobody else's girl, bruh. Unless she was popping at me. She's popping at me. That's different. Max ain't popping at you. Niner Empire, he ain't said nothing about you at all. He ain't even mentioned you. But you're talking, hey, well, you know, hey, I could see myself passenger side princess with Elaine. Man, all you cats that do that type of shit, go get your own. Oh, you got one. You got one. Remember when y'all was telling me that Nick Bosa was better than Max Crosby? Remember? Put a one in the chat if you heard the Niner Empire try to tell you or us that Nick Bosa was better than Max. Now that Nick Bosa is a certified cripple, now they want Max. Now Max is being railroaded. Now, but when they thought they had it, they weren't talking about Max. I said, man, would you trade for Max for Nick? Oh, I wouldn't trade Nick Bosa for Max Crosby. Now they're gonna trade a whole crippled ass Nick Bosa for Max. Nah, man, we're not even gonna do any business with you, bruh. There's no business gonna be conducted between him and y'all. It's not happening. Okay. All right. Let me go back. All right. Justice Saw said, who said we can't get a championship a couple years without Fernando? Facts. Said we have the pieces. Okay. Like I said before, man, when you writing in all caps, you're already lost. You already lost already, man, if you're typing in all caps. Caps don't make your position even better. All right. Clean beans. Real Raiders don't talk about giving away their best players. Like I said, man, these guys are desperate. Like I said, I gave him 10 problems with his team. He ain't had no response. He didn't answer none of them. That Brandon Ayuk was enough right there, bro. This guy just stole. Somebody put up Brandon Ayuk's contract. Somebody pull that shit up and find out how much money this kid stole from the Niners, but they worried about us. I mean, he got more problems than he needs to have. Shoe Addict, what's going on? Every other team in that division won a chip except the Cardinals. They awful. Yeah, man, the Cardinals ain't never going to win. All right. Okay. He said they got chips when Pac was alive. Yeah, man, Pac was alive. Shit, when did Pac die? 96? When did the 49ers win? 95? No, 94. Hey, man, it's been a long time, man. But they've been in the Super Bowl 3 times since then, and they got their ass whooped. Remember when they tried to turn the lights off against the Ravens? Lost. Remember when they lost in 2020 at the Pandemic Bowl, Patrick Mahomes? They were up 20-10 in the fourth quarter. Mahomes ran off 21 straight. They lost by 12. That was 6 years ago. And then a couple of years ago, they lost the Super Bowl in our shit. I mean, it's real bad. You're talking about the Raiders, but you lost the Super Bowl in my stadium. Like, what are we doing? Are we doing this? You lost a Super Bowl in my shit. And you lost a Super Bowl in your shit. I mean, come on, bruh. I mean, really? Let's understand there's a difference. One of us has a channel with almost 15,000. We're only like 100 people away from 15,000 subscribers. And it's not the same, bro. Like, somebody's made and somebody's not. All right? Okay? Let's just get it understood. Incognito, since Emmitt Smith, Deion Aikman, man, go Cowboys. Yeah, dog. Hey, man, they won. Last time they won was 95. 95. Okay? It's been 31 years. Okay? Now it's been 32, and they've had 3 opportunities to fix it. Come on, bruh. Come on, man. Those 3 Super Bowl losses in a row, man. That's not a good look. And the coach that you have lost 2 of them in a row. That really doesn't look good. All right, man. Shaq, what's going on? Mr. Shaq speaks facts and truth all the time. It's when you live it, it's easy, bruh. When you don't have to fake the lifestyle, Shaft. When you don't have to fake the lifestyle, and the lifestyle's you, it's you. Okay? When you try to put on the lifestyle, people that live it could tell you fake. All right? Simple as that. You can't be a billionaire walking around wearing Jordans, bruh. If you a billionaire, you're wearing old-ass jeans, New Balances, and a sweatshirt that you wore in high school. You're not walking around blinged up if you're a billionaire. It's just that simple. You be a millionaire. But you ain't no billionaire unless you Michael Jordan. You're not walking around with Jordan's on. Okay, understand that. All right. Shoe addict, regular season champs. I mean, come on, bro. Every year they supposed to win. Like I said, man, as long as they got Kyle Shanahan there, they're not going to win anything. All right, man. Okay, what's up, Mo? Mo Squizzle, rolling. Like I said, if you want to come over here and test it out, man, I mean, shit. I mean, even when Bruce Lee was on the set of Enter the Dragon, there was some people that wanted to try Bruce. They just got their ass kicked and went back to being an extra. That's all. Like, hey, you want to try this? This is what you want to do? Okay. All right. Incognito and 8 Skittles facts said, give them a Mad Max action figure. Oh, that would get broken. I mean, the Niners they treat their toys real bad. That's not a, hey, let me play with your G.I. Joe for a minute. Man, that whole arm gonna be dislocated. They go get your shit and pop. Oh man, it's broke. Man, what did you do? Oh man, I thought the arm could, the arm does move, but the arm doesn't move all the way over here. Oh man, sorry, bro. They break their own shit. The 49ers breaks their own toys, bro. They break their own shit. Didn't Christian McCaffrey just get fucked? Didn't he just get broken up in the playoffs, dog, in their own shit? I mean, you can't make it up, dog. They break their own toys, bro. Max go over there, man, and have an ACL injury, man, in practice, fooling around with them. All right, man. Okay. Whittington Thomas, what's up, Whittington Thomas? Why are folks worried so much, man? Clean up your own mess. Nah, man, because like I said before, bro, it's when you really are trying to be something. Because you got, this is a lifestyle channel. I just talk about this because I want to. But when you really are concentrating on yourself, you don't got time to look around. You don't. If you're really focused on improving and getting yourself where you need to be, man, you're not looking around and comparing yourself to others and seeing what other people's situation. That's when your ass ain't focused. That's why the way you guys are. That's why you are where you're at. We're not looking at nobody. Everybody's looking at us. Everybody's wondering what they could trick from us. We're not looking at nobody. We're not going around to other people's teams talking about what they got going on. We're too busy being on the come up, bruh. We got $100 million under the cap, and we haven't even got rid of all these other players yet. We got the second most cap room in the league. We got the first pick in the draft. We got a Super Bowl winning coach. We getting ready to act a fool, bruh. We getting ready to act a fool, okay? And they know it. This right here was just proof of that. Don't you think you're being selfish by keeping Max? Huh? Y'all act like y'all want to date the man. The man is married with a daughter. I mean, he's not interested in being your boyfriend, bruh. Stop it. Stop, man. Incognito in the building. Shaq, I like the conversation. I do too. All right, man. Okay. All right, man. I'm not bulldozer, man. Dude's still thirsting on Crosby. Like I said, man, I mean, if jock riding was a sport, they'd win an Olympic gold medal, bro. I mean, come on, D-riding on Max. These dudes are straight D-riding, bro. I mean, damn. Take your ass to the rodeo, man, if you want to D-ride, bro. I mean, straight D-riding on this guy. And got their own dudes, got their own cats who they can't keep healthy. Now they want to come over and try to figure out what they could do to get you to fall for it. Like I always tell you guys, bro, your Uncle Shaq is here for everybody. Even the ones that don't listen very well, okay? Never let nobody trick you out of your position. Write that down. In fact, go get a tattoo. Never let nobody trick you out of your shit. That is the best lesson I could tell you, bro. If you never hear anything else from me again, never let nobody trick you out of your shit. Okay? Be smart enough to know when you see a trick. Be smart enough to know when you see an ambush. Be smart enough to see that they're trapping you in. Okay? Be smart enough to see a setup. Be smart enough to see a back door being accomplished. If you can't see that shit while it's developing, bro, you're in trouble. And this Max Crosby trying to come in and act like they're the moral authority when they haven't taken care of their own? That's just like somebody telling you, hey, man, if I would, I don't think it's a good idea for you to punish your child, bro. And their kids don't even see. They deadbeats. Ain't nothing worse than a deadbeat dad telling a dad who's there every day how to be a dad. Come on, man. We don't got time to play with you guys, bro. You play with something safe. We're not safe over here, bro. A deadbeat dad don't need to be telling me that I'm somebody who lives with mine, married to his mother, every day, take them to school, pick them up, teacher meetings, do everything. My son come to me anytime. Don't need to be telling me how I should be a father when their kids can't stand you, bruh. You don't even have, you can't even, they got a damn restraining order against you. Stop. Okay? You got your own problems. Stop trying to come over here and judge us. We're winning. We're good. You saw Max there. When Max was there, bro, they was hurting. Now, Max doesn't want to play for you guys. Max was sitting right there. He right there, bro. We covered it. He was there. Oh, man. Isn't that Max right there? Well, he didn't say. See, he didn't say he wanted. So come on, bro. Y'all sound like straight busters, bro. Straight busters. Cut it out, bro. Okay. All right, man. Rocky Flores in the building. All right. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, man, it's cool, Chucker. Ain't nothing personal, bro. But hey, man, when you come for the king, you best not miss. You got to be careful. Okay. All right, man. Okay. Yeah, right, man. I'm Raiders and I'm Bay. Okay. I ain't lived in the Bay since 2000 and when I leave the Bay, 2003 or 4. I'm Bay till I die. Okay. My cell phone area code is Bay. I still got the same area code that I had when I left. Like I said before, I'm always Bay, man, but you got to be careful, bro. Can't be running around saying crazy shit. All right. Antoine in the building. Okay. Incognito Shaq, Dallas, Elvin Smith. Yeah, I see that. Aikman in the NFL in the 90s era. The best? Yeah. I mean, you guys, the Dallas Cowboys won 3 Super Bowls in the 90s. There's no other team that won as many Super Bowls as you guys. Who won Super Bowls in the 90s, just off the top of my head? The Giants won. Y'all won 3. That's 4. Niners won 1. Denver won 2. That's 6. Packers won 1. That's 8. Who am I missing? Giants, Niners, Cowboys, Broncos. Who else won? Packers. Who else won in the 90s? Did the Rams win in the 90s? Rams might have won in the 90s. Steelers, I think the Steelers won 1 in the 90s. With Cower, 90s. All at the top of my head. This is why you don't play with me. This is why you don't try me. All in my head. Like, you got to be careful, bro. I mean, I'm the wrong one. Who else can I say? 1. I think that's probably it. So if I didn't get them all, I got close. But the Cowboys won 3 in the 90s. So you guys definitely own the 90s. Without question. We don't want Max. He just deserves to be on a winning team. How do you know what somebody deserves you don't want, bro? That doesn't make any sense. That's why you're laughing. It doesn't make sense for you to be concerned about what Janine wants. Janine could figure that out on her own. Like I said, man, a lot of y'all, man, you guys be worried about the wrong shit, bro. You ever know somebody that's always worried about the wrong thing and not the thing they need to be concentrating on, bro? They're worried about the wrong shit all the time. Like, come on, bro. We need to be focused on trying to get this, get this water heater in, bro. You're concerned about, well, what happens, man, if we put this in and their heating bill goes up, bro? You know, this is a brand new water heater, and it's their heating bill's gonna go up, dog. I mean, how are they gonna pay their heating bill? Look, Quincy, why don't you just shut your ass up, man, and just put this in, bro? They ordered it, so obviously they know their heating bill's going up. You see what I'm saying? Worried about the wrong shit. Well, man, I mean, they got kids, man. How are they going to afford it? That type of shit. You could always somebody like that who's worried about the wrong shit, bro. Worried about the wrong shit. Okay? Come on, man. It's not your job to worry about Max Crosby, but all you guys are worried about him all of a sudden. Okay? He's been on our team 8 years. You wasn't worried about him till now? Stop. All right, man. Okay. Say your piece. Louder, fast, safe haven for bandwagoners. Hey, man, my whole family's Niners. My whole family. I'm the only Raider fan in my family. All my homies are Niner fans. All my boys. Okay? I talk to these dudes all the time, bruh. These arguments is easy for me. It's second nature. My father calls me up. What's going on with my team? I don't understand what we're doing. I talk to my own father, who's not Niner Empire. He's 49er faithful. That's even older than that. Don't ever come for me, Niner Empire. Never come for Shaq. Never get this Raider shit misconstrued. I know everything about your team, bro. Everything. Because I have to talk about it with my own father. You need to be careful with me, bro. I'm not the one that you could come in and look at as food. You're going to be the main course. You come over here fooling with me. It was so easy for me to break your entire shit down, dog. It was too easy for me to break down all the Niners' problems, their internal shit, their salary cap situation, their injury profile, their quarterback situation. It was too easy because I talk about it to my own father. He asked me what's going on, and I tell him, hey, Dad, y'all did this. This was the problem. That's the problem. Y'all stop running the football, blah, blah, blah. I watch every Niner game because I have to. My father calls me to ask me what happened. Hey, Dad, I saw on 3rd and 1, why didn't you guys give the ball to McCaffrey in the flat? It was working all day. Never come for me, man. I'm trying to warn you because I'm just being nice to you, Chunker, because I like you. But if it would have been somebody I didn't like, it would have been worse. It would have been worse, bro. Okay, I'm just being honest. Alfredo, what's going on? Alfreezy out there in Vegas right now, bro. Enjoy yourself out there, Alfreezy, bro. Have a good time. I appreciate the fact you hit me up to let me know where you was at, bro. Hey, salute. Okay, here we go. Like I said, man, if they come for you and you didn't call them, it's a mistake. Whittington Thomas, AX contract, 4 years, $120 million with $76 million guaranteed. Highway robbery. The kid played 1 game. He played 1 game, dog. And then he has not called. He's been no call, no show. He hasn't called. He hasn't sent a text message. He hasn't sent an email to the 49ers. And then he's driving down Tasman Avenue, a street that I know very well. Tasman and Greater America Parkway, going 100 miles an hour on his social media by the stadium. I mean, damn. How much more clowning can you guys be a part of? And you're talking about me. Stop, bruh. It's talking about the Raiders. It's talking about me. Stop it. But you forgot that Brandon Ayuk was on the sidelines with AP before he signed that deal with you, with his afro all out, an afro pick with the fist sign up in the back of his head, all black on the sidelines with some dark ass glasses, trying to be a Raider. No, he just used that opportunity because AP's his boy. He said, yeah, come on over here, rob them. Nephew, I'm going to make sure you get your money. Just wear all black. Come over here, chill on the sidelines with us. And y'all went ape shit. Oh, man, Brandon, you guys. Y'all went crazy, bro. He went right over there and stole $76 million from you legally. Now you're trying to not pay him. Now the 40. Now this is another reason why Max ain't going there. They're trying to not pay the kid. Now they're trying to Void his contract with cause, bro. Trying to pull a Al Davis. But the only thing that's wrong with that is Al Davis never did that with a player. He did it with coaches. Al Davis never, ever refused to pay a contract for an active player. The man legitimately got hurt, and he doesn't want to play for you anymore. That's what happened. But you guys are going to try to railroad him for his bread. That's not going to work, okay? Straight up, you got robbed. Talking about Max, and you lost $76 million. Cut it out, bro. All right, man. Roger Rader, Shaq completely slaughtered that Niner fan. Too easy. Too easy, bro. I'm from the Bay Area, bro. When the 49ers were winning and my team wasn't. Man, you don't even understand the dynamic, bro. That's why I'm gonna go to the game this year. You even understand the dynamic, bro. I'm the guy that was getting ready to people going to their trunks. You don't understand, man, how bad it was with me, man. I say some shit so bad in that barbershop, bro, you gonna go to the trunk, and then I'm gonna go to my trunk. And then everybody, yo, no, we ain't doing that. See, I'm a person that really chucked them over this shit. I remember all that. Okay? I remember the Battle of the Bay. I remember cats getting stabbed in the parking lot. I remember all that shit. You gotta be careful, bro. I'm OG. I'm not one of these internet cats. I'm not no social media fool. I'm a real one that was in the trenches. I know how to handle y'all. That's not hard. Okay? All right. Alfredo Rado said, just finished watching a movie out here in Vegas, man. Send help. Go watch it. Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. Send help movie. About when they on the island and shit, and an old boy was abusing the girl, and then they got to the island, and the old girl was torturing him and shit. All right. Noah said Seahawks are running back in their rival stadium. Like I said, man, they're not even worried. They're not even worried about the shit they should be worried about. They're worried about our business. The lowly Raiders. But everybody has our name in their mouth. Everybody has our player in their mouth. This is tampering. If you guys were in the league, you would be losing draft picks with all the tampering that you guys do. You guys, that's all you guys do is tamper. That's an active player on our team. He's under contract. He's not no player that's a free agent. You're tampering with our team, with our player. But you could do that because you're a fan. But like I said before, bro, you're worried about the wrong shit. Okay. All right, man. Okay. No, there was no reason to hit him with the laugh, dog, because I was really serious. Like, you're worried about the wrong thing. All right. You got 10 or 12 things you got problem with, especially your division rivals winning the Super Bowl in your shit. And this year, the Super Bowl is going to be back over here at SoFi. So the Rams got to deal with that same issue. All right. Okay, man. Al Jordan, man. Bosa appeared to be playing just for the money. Max always was like he was on a mission for life. Like I said before, man, I remember having discussions with the 49er homies talking about Bosa was better than Crosby. And I was like, how? That dude's always hurt. Okay? Always hurt. Every year the dude is hurt. Every year. Every year, bro. That dude, you go look at how many games he played. Somebody look it up. Tell me how many games Bosa played this year. Tell me how many games Bosa played last year. We'll just do the last two. I know my guy played 15, and he would have played 17 if we didn't sit him down. I know Bosa ain't play no 15 games. Incognito, absolutely true fact. Okay, just took a little getaway, man, out of bed for a couple of days. That's dope. Okay, all right, man. All right, man. Unknown Raider guy, what's going on, pimping? All right, man. Okay. Chunker, you still talk about the Raiders? Hey, dude, I appreciate the fact, man, that you have that much backhanded respect, because I gave you a whole litany of things to answer, and you just have not answered any. I mean, you ain't answered not one question. I asked you 10 different things to address regarding the team you love so much, the Gold Rush team. Okay, you ain't answered not one, bruh. Come on, man, answer one of them. I asked you 10 different ones. Can you answer one? Why are you still talking about the Raiders, bruh? I asked you 10 different questions. You ain't answered one of them, dog. Come on, man. You could be better than that, bro. Represent your own squad. I represent mine. You see how I went. You see how I went, bro. I straight pulled out them damn swords off the logo. I went just like this, y'all. You know, the swords like this. I went. That's what I did, bro. On guard. Like I said, man, some of us are not to be played with. I asked you 10 different questions. You ain't answered one of them, dog. I'm still waiting. Jonesy. Okay, 49 Chose needs some fresh air, man. Blaze one for the nation. Keep speaking the truth. Hey, man, that's all I know how to do, man. Like I said, man, stay ready so you don't have to what? Get ready. Stay ready so I don't get ready, bro. That's too easy. All right. Okay. All right, man. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, shit, spell check. You got to use spell check around here, man. We got college graduates. We got, come on with it to top us, man. So, you know, messing with us, dog. We actually have bachelor's degrees around here. Like, you got to be careful. Some of us even have masters. Got to be careful, bro. Like, you know, basic comprehension skills, bro. I mean, come on, dog. E comes before I. So it's probably more of an E than an I when you spelling certain words. I'm trying to save y'all. Trying to save you guys, man. We're educated over here too. All right. Yeah, Broncos. I said the Broncos. Bills went to Super Bowl but never won. I said winners. Redskins. That's who it was. Okay. So I got all the rest of them right. And I said Rams, and I said Niners, and I said Cowboys, and I said Broncos, and I said Steelers, and I said Giants. The Redskins was the only one I missed. But in the 90s, the Cowboys were it. They were it, bro. Okay? All right? They were it, man, without question. All right? They were it. So, hey, got to give the Cowboys credit for them 90s, man, but that was 30 years ago. All right, man. All right, man. Yeah, they want Max. Okay. Ace Jackson. Max ain't struggling here on food stamps, man. He demanded a trade, not going anywhere bargains. I mean, he ain't demanded a trade. He ain't said nothing. All he has to do is go to Mark Davis and say he wants to trade. But I think he's mad. I mean, he should be. But at the end of the day, man, he's at the practice facility every day, man. He was at the press conference. He didn't have to be there. He did talk to our coach. They're just worried that he doesn't want to leave. I mean, like I said, man, when you're worried about the wrong shit, then that's the problem. Like I said before, man, I had 10 different scenarios. I mean, take a pick. Take your pick, bro. You can start with Ayuk at A, and you can go all the way down the list, bro. I mean, come on, man. Too many things that I said that you need to address, and you didn't address any of them. All right. Okay. All right, man. It doesn't. I'm not doing it to hurt you, bro. I'm doing it because you tried me. I'm not trying to hurt you. Just understand it. It's not that. It's not personal. It's you tried me. You thought you were going to get something off and it didn't work, bro. You really thought that you were going to get a shot off, dog, and I just was tumbling your shit. That's all. It's nothing personal. I do it with my boys all the time, okay? Every once in a while, somebody want to stretch on your boy Shaq. So every once in a while, somebody want to let their hands go. Not understanding that that's not going to happen, bro. Like, nah, you still have not answered my questions. That's my point. If you're going to play it fair, I answered yours. You asked the question. Shaq, don't you think it's unfair? See how it works, your guy? See, this is why you guys need to understand what's being done around here. Y'all ask me questions, I answer them. Do I duck a question? Come on, bruh. Put a 1 in the chat if Shaq ducks questions. Put a 2 in the chat if Shaq answers questions. Come on, man. I don't duck a fade, bro. I don't dodge a fade, man. I don't duck fades, bro. And you got a question, I'm gonna answer it. But when I ask you one, I don't get no answer. Where's the respect? As many questions as I answer, y'all don't want to answer mine. Come on, man. Something wrong with that picture, bro. If anybody should be offended, it should be me for not getting an answer. Like I said, bro, it is what it is. I'm just being honest. You asked me a question, Chunker. You said, "Hey, Shaq, do you think that you guys are being selfish for keeping Max Crosby on the Raiders when he wants to win?" I answered your question with no hesitation. Then you tried to cook. Unfortunately, the gas was off. And then I asked you 10 questions and I can't get no answer. Hey, man, you can't make it up, bruh. No good deed goes unpunished. All right. Whittington Thomas says Shaq is locked on the am like a red nose pit, bro. Like in the shit, like a cane Corso. All right, man. Mr. R in the building. Raiders a new central was going on. Dedrick Douglas, man. How cold did he get in Candlestick Park? Shit. Man. It was cold in there, but it was always colder during the Giants games. When the Giants were playing in there in the night game, it was always colder because those games are long. I mean, at least with football, you're moving around, activities and stuff, man. You're just sitting there waiting for somebody to hit a ball. Like, good gracious, could y'all hurry up? And then the ball moving around, man, you get a pop fly, man, and that ball, bro, game was 10, 12 innings. Man, like, we got to go, bro. I don't care who wins. I'm about to get up out of here. We in inning 13 and shit. I got to go. Bye. All right, man. There you go. Ever since Bosa got paid, he's been hurt. There you go. You finally answered the question. That's why you're so interested in Max. What you need to be doing is trying to figure out why Bosa doesn't have the work ethic Crosby has. Maybe because he's going to too many rallies. Maybe he's worried about what? The wrong shit. He's more worried about politics than he is about football. Chucker said, I don't have to answer you. You know the history. Like I said, the lack of respect, you guys. Just the lack of respect. I mean, I could have said that. Oh, well, you know what, bro? You know the answer. I'm not going to answer that. But, hey, man, I mean, so I got to be me and you got to be you. Okay. I mean, like I said, bro, you can't make somebody have integrity, bro. You just can't make people be. Like my mother always said, man, be the person that you're supposed to be. Don't worry about what they're going to be. I'm going to be who I am. All right. Shaft said, Mr. Shaq speaks facts all the time. Yeah. Bosa only played 17 games over the past 3 seasons. Raider Trey, come on, bro. Max would have played 17 if they didn't sit him. He played 15 hurt. Like I said, Bosa don't care about no trying to win, bro. Bosa's just like. Now, the guy on your team that actually looked like he was mad that he was hurt is Fred Warner. Salute to Fred Warner. Fred Warner is a real savage. That dude, when he was up there during the playoffs against the Seattle, and he was up there with his girl bad as shit. He was up there with his leg, with the shit on his leg. He was looking like he really was mad he wasn't out there. Bosa was over there eating popcorn. Eating a glizzy glazer, extra glaze. That's the laugh. That's the laugh, Brad, because that's exactly what Bosa was doing. Bosa didn't look like he was. Fred Warner was chopping at the bit. Fred Warner, get up. Man, shit. Man, you put on Nick Bosa, he was like this. Eat a slice of cheese. "17 games in 3 years. But we're doing Crosby wrong. Come on, bruh. What you should be doing is cutting Nick Bosa. That's what you should be doing. You should just cut his ass. Oh, okay. Like I said. Devin Ray, man, it's been a rough week, man. Let's have some fun. I'm having a great time. Okay. All right, man. Okay. You can sit back and laugh all you want to. I'm getting laughs too. That's the funny part. You're not the only person laughing. See, Chucker thinks he's the only person laughing. I'm laughing at church. Oh, shit. I'm over here cackling. Cackling, bruh. All right. So yeah, we both can get laughs, but somebody's laughs are a little bit more jovial than others. You guys are in shambles, bro. You're in shambles. Okay. There's nothing worse than the backup quarterback winning a Super Bowl in your shit. Okay, let me put it like you want me to keep going? I mean, I can keep going, bro. It's not hard. Raider fans, imagine this scenario. The Raiders go to the Super Bowl this year. We lose the Super Bowl with Geno Smith. Who's your backup? AOC. AOC goes to the Chargers and wins a Super Bowl in the Death Star. What would they say? What would they say if Kenny Two Gloves, even worse, went to the Chargers after we went to the Super Bowl and lost, and he goes and wins a Super Bowl in the Death Star? What do you think would happen? These dudes would be Chucker and all these guys would be running around, bro, in a Victoria's Secret lace bra set, laughing their asses off about us, but it just happened to them. That scenario that they would think is so funny just happened 10 days ago, where their starting quarterback went to the Super Bowl, got absolutely shellacked, and the backup quarterback went to the division rival and won a Super Bowl in their shit. I mean, come on, bruh. Really? Like I said, it's not funny, but it is. All right. Played 3 games last year, 14 games in 24. Dude, this dude is brittle, but so is George Kittle. I mean, everybody on their team is brittle, bro, to the touch. George Brittle, always hurt. Nick Bosa, always hurt. Fred Warner's out there getting hurt because he's trying to play hard. Salute to Fred Warner. And Christian McCaffrey's always hurt. I mean, come on, bro. Come on, dog. Shit. All right. Reggie Green in the building. Vince Mills. Well, okay. See the 2 all day. That's right. I always answer questions. Okay. They low-key getting scared. I agree. They never have an answer. Still chirping. I mean, the questions be legit too, bro. I ask good questions. I don't ask no ridiculous questions. I ask legitimate questions. Why aren't you concerned about Brandon Ayuk? Why are you not concerned about Nick Bosa hurt every 5 minutes? Why are you not concerned about this? Why are you not concerned about that? Why are you not concerned about Kyle Shanahan, who's lost you 3 Super Bowls in a row? Okay, well, lost 3 Super Bowls in a row. What would the Falcons, when he lost 25-3 to the GOAT, my older, and then he's lost 2 back-to-back Super Bowls? Why aren't you worried about those things that have to do with you? Why are you worried about us? Because we're on the come up. And his worst nightmare is to see us win a Super Bowl before he does. That they're worried. Let's just keep it a buck. But yeah, you don't get to come over here and try me, bro. All right, that ain't gonna work. Okay, Mike's in the building. Okay, you said you mentioned Mad Max and you went crazy. What? Like I said, man, the story changes, man. When you take home one of these things, when you're at the L party, the story changed. Now all of a sudden, Shaq just went ballistic. Shaq just went crazy. No, that's not how it went. We got plenty of witnesses. That's why it's important for you to turn on your camera phones and film, because they will lie in court. You're lying in court right now, Chucker. You are absolutely lying on the stand right now, bro. But unfortunately for you, we have footage. Come on, bro. I didn't go crazy because you asked me a Max question. I get asked Max questions all the time. It was when you tried to insult me for answering your question the way I did, then you went on the offensive, bruh. Like I said, don't get mad that you got cooked. You shouldn't have came into my kitchen. Simple as that, bro. Okay? All right? Gordon Ramsay doesn't like people walking through his kitchen. You walked through my kitchen and you got absolutely put on the grill. That's all. I didn't get mad. It was very fun. But you tried it with the caps. You were typing in caps. You were saying all kinds of crazy shit like you do at work. You really thought you were with your job softball team and shit. You really thought you were around the little no-ring Raider fans that you used to dealing with, not understanding you're dealing with a GOAT. You're dealing with a three-ringer. You're dealing with a cat that's been in this game longer than you've been on the planet. You dealing with a guy whose family's 49er fans from top to bottom. You're dealing with the wrong one, bro. You overextended. You overran the coverage, bro. You outran the coverage, bro. You went that way and I went that way, bro. Come on. You gave up a 112-yard kickoff return. That's what happens. You outran your coverage. It just is what it is. Okay, don't get mad at me because I ran up the seam untouched. That's your fault. Okay. All right, man. Stop. Okay. Brandon Ayuk's not a real Niner. Yeah, he is. Did y'all draft Brandon Ayuk? I mean, the ridiculousness gets more and more, you guys. How is a person you draft from college not a real member of your team, dog? I mean, Brandon Ayuk was drafted by you guys, brother. Stop. He's just your son that doesn't listen to his father. He doesn't listen to you at all. He has no respect for you. It's just what it is. You come to pick up your son and he flips you off. Brandon Ayuk gave you the whole finger, bruh. I mean, F you, Dad. That's what happened, bruh. Don't get mad at me, bruh. Don't get mad at me. Like I said, man, we're not going for the lies. He is a 49er. He's drafted by you, bro. You brought him home from the hospital. Stop. I mean, come on, bro. Like, you really just need to just concede. I mean, if it was me, I'd be like, all right, Shaq, you got it, bro. But you're still trying. Okay, we can keep going. I mean, it's not going to bother me. All right, man. Joseph Lawwell here. What's going on? Yeah, we know the history. 3 rings and counting. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's too easy. Too easy, bro. But they're worried, and they need to be. It only takes 1 year to turn it around, man. The Seahawks, the last year before this year, they had Geno Smith as their quarterback. They had Pete Carroll over there as their GM. 1 year later, they're the Super Bowl champions, bro. All it takes is one season, man. You get the right mix. They went and gave away Geno to us, man, and let us walk away with that dump truck. They bring in Sam Darnold. Next thing you know, JSN is cooking everybody. Kenneth Walker's cooking everybody. That defense started gelling, bro. Next thing you know, man, they went in the Super Bowl in the 49ers house and they in shambles, bro. It can happen. One year is all it takes. Okay? You go from the bottom of the barrel to the top of the heap. All right, man. Some people love the game and some people just want to check. It is what it is. Hey, man, then don't give them a check. You know what, man? I mean, all this stuff reminds me of back in the days when I was younger, man, and my boys would always come up with all these lame-ass excuses why they were in a situation with a female. Okay? It's like, until you take responsibility for who's in your life, then it's your responsibility, bro. Like, it's your responsibility that you allowed somebody to be in, you claimed somebody and they did that to you. That's your fault. Okay? It's your fault, man. I don't want to hear no excuses, bro. Okay? Brandon Ayuk took the money you offered him. You thought you were going to control the man with a bag. Didn't work. I've had boys that buy girls cars and do this and do that and take care of them. And what did they do, man? They was sleeping with the little homie at the job who wasn't doing shit for him. Yo, man, I did this, bro. I did everything for her, man. I can't believe. I said, man, well, I tried to tell you, man, that wasn't wifeable, bro. I tried to tell you she wasn't wifeable. She was looking at me, looking at him, looking at everybody. You were just the one that she figured to be the sucker. Come on, bro. You were a sucker, dog. Chunker, you guys y'all didn't stay sucker free, man. The man played you for $76 million. It is what it is, man. Don't get mad at me. Warner would be a great Raider. I have respect for Fred Warner, man. That dude actually really was, when he got hurt, he was really pissed off, dog. Nick just got on the damn flatbed truck. He didn't even wave to the fans or nothing. Fred Warner was, trying to let the fans know, I'm okay, blah, blah, blah. Man, Nick Bosa was just like, I mean, I'm hurt every year. He's just happy that he doesn't have a nose like his brother Joey. Joey Nosa. He got his mama's nose, not his daddy nose. Let's understand that, because his brother Joey nose looks like a straight cucumber. Pause. I mean that. All right. Reggie Green said, "Why you pocket watching?" They all pocket watching. That's what happens when your pockets got holes in them, dog. You always looking at the next man. They don't understand. How did the Raiders pull that off? How did they get Max Crosby? What was Max? A second round draft pick? When did we pick up Max? In a second? Okay, had to be a second pick. I know he wasn't a first rounder. They drafted Nick Bosa first. A first round. Let's just say what it is. He's a borderline bust. Okay, he's a borderline bust. First pick of the NFL draft from Ohio State. And this dude's hurt, and we pick up Max in a second round from Eastern Michigan. The only person that I knew that was from Eastern Michigan was George Iceman Gervin, the Iceman in basketball. Okay, that was the only person that I ever knew went to Eastern Michigan was Iceman, George Gervin. He went to a school that wasn't even known for football. And now these guys are all slobbering at the mouth, bruh. I mean, damn. Come on, bruh. Zip your fly up, bruh. You walking around with your fly open, bruh. Y'all doing too much. Okay. All right, man. Rocky Flores, appreciate you putting that work, reading those articles for the Unfiltered Nation. Nation, missing out on your comment. Yeah, man, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. You feel you cook me, I feel otherwise. Hey, man, let's just do a poll. I mean, okay, Chucker, you don't feel you got cooked? All right, let's do the poll right now, dog. Put a 1 in the chat if I cook Chunker. Put a 2 in the chat if I didn't. Let's let the audience decide. That's typically how it works, bro. Okay. All right. Audience participation. Let's see how many people think you didn't get cooked. Okay. And we'll see how many people say you did. Mike said you got cooked. Rocky Flores, is Jamarcus Russell a Raider or a thief? He's a Raider. He's a Raider, but he's not a Raider that he's a member of the family that you try to act like not a member of your family. I mean, we all have members of the family that we don't speak about. He don't come around. He's the cousin that nobody wants to talk about where he is. No one mentions him. Your aunt has 4 sons, and one of them we don't talk about. Jamarcus is your cousin that you don't talk about, that you don't want nobody to mention him. When you're at the grocery store, man, and you run into one of his former classmates, hey man, what's going on? And what's going on, Rocky? Hey, what's going on? Hey man, have you talked to Jamarcus? You're like, nah, man, I haven't talked to him, dog. I mean, how long has it been since you don't even want to have a conversation with the homie? The homie don't know that well, he does know, but you're making it clear you don't want to talk about him. He's a member of the family you don't want to talk about. Hey man, shoot, man, I remember that time, bro. Well, you know what, man? Hey man, I'd love to talk to you. You're looking at this. You don't even have a watch on this arm, Rocky. You looked at the wrong arm. You're like, hey man, you know what, man? It's good talking to you, man. I got to get going, bro. Well, you don't even have a. Oh no, yeah. I got to get going. That's Jamarcus Russell. He's a member of the family, but you don't want to talk about him. He's the guy that embarrasses your family. He's the embarrassment. You don't want to mention him. That's the thing that happened. You go home, you might tell your girl, but you ain't gonna tell grandma, because grandma gonna start crying. You ain't gonna say, hey, grandma, I was at the grocery store and somebody came and asked me about Jamarcus. Oh, Jamarcus, I don't know what happened. I don't know baby, I don't know what he did wrong. I don't know where we went wrong with him. Oh, she gonna start crying, dog. That's Jamarcus Russell. You don't mention him, dog, because he's gonna start crying, bro. First pick of the draft, biggest bust in history. You don't want to talk about him, dog. You don't want to talk about him. Okay? He's a disgrace to the family. Okay? Chucker said Ayuk never wanted to play for the Niners. He did when he signed that check. I mean, the Ayuk's, him and his girl they absolutely cooked you guys, bro. His girl was on social media talking straight trash about y'all till y'all paid him. Then he gets hurt 2 weeks later, and then she's buying Birkin bags. Go look at Brandon Ayuk's girl or wife or whatever, baby mama, I don't forgot her name. But she all over her social media after he got hurt. She was buying hella Birkin bags, bro. They just walking in. Birkin bags start at $30,000 a piece, go all the way up to like $300,000. She was buying hella bags on you guys, man. It is what it is. Mr. B said, didn't Henry Ruggs rob the Raiders for commissary money? How did he rob the Raiders when he was in a rookie deal? I mean, y'all gotta do better than that, man. Come on, man. You gotta be smart, man. Don't say dumb shit because you're gonna get called out. Henry Ruggs was under a rookie contract, a rookie deal. He played 1 year. How did he rob us? He robbed himself. He didn't rob us. Okay, he wasn't a top 10 pick. He was the 13th pick. He was a first rounder. I think he got $3 million, a $3 million deal. And that's it. He got released when he got arrested for unaliving that girl. We released him and we got cap relief from the league. In fact, he helped us. So no, try again. Like I said, man, it's too easy, bro. This is too easy. It's too easy, bro. You guys need to understand, man. You gotta pick your shit up over here. Too easy, bro. All right. David Randy, man, Jamarcus was lazy even in college. He did. Matt Millen told Al not to draft him, but Al thought Matt was trying to get him in the pass. I'm Detroit could pick him up. Matt was a Raider. Yeah, man. I mean, Matt still made like a fat rat, but you know when they drafted Megatron, man, but they didn't do Megatron right either. They didn't do Barry right. When Barry was gone, I remember when the Niners was about to strict a trade for to get Barry Sanders. That would have been a problem. And then the Ford family, man, they put the kibosh on it. Okay, if you don't want to play for us, you don't play for nobody type shit. They did the same thing to Megatron. Remember when Megatron was practicing with the Raiders when he came out there and he was practicing with us in Oakland and with John Gruden and all of them, dog. And then the Lions tried to get us for tampering and all of that shit. How he was tampering when the dude wanted to come out and work with us, man. Nothing happened of it. But the bottom line is they weren't gonna let him do it. Okay, whole lot of people straight cock blocked. The Colts did it with Andrew Luck. Bro. They wouldn't let him come back in the league unless he played for them. So a lot of that stuff. 4th round for Max. Okay, that's even better. That even proves my point more. I thought he was a 2nd rounder. So a 4th round pick player outplays the first pick of the NFL draft in Bosa. Come on, bro. Somebody knows how to scout and somebody doesn't. Okay? We scouted him. Y'all could have picked him up and you didn't. 49ers, you passed on them 4 times. We picked them up. Now you guys are acting like we did you wrong. Nah, you messed up with Bosa. You messed up with that. All right. We talking about you thought we could control Max with a bag. What do you mean? We don't have a problem with Max. You got a problem with Max being with us. I just told you what your problems are. Somebody put in what Nick Bosa's contract is, what he makes per year. Okay? Pockets are touching, Mike. I mean, damn. The insides. Okay? If it wasn't for lint, it wouldn't be nothing in it. Okay? I like 1. I see a lot of 1s, Chunker. It looks like you got cooked. I see a lot of 1s, bruh. Okay? And you can state your opinion, man, but your problem is that you tried to come for me and I didn't send for you. That's the problem. You thought you had something going and you didn't. That's the problem. Moderator, what's going on, Roger Rader? Like the daily discussions. Yeah, that's what I do. Okay. Yeah, I do keep it real, bro. Ain't no personal, man. But hey, man, you gotta be careful, man. Certain things I'm gonna go in. Google says Al said these are the worst Raiders in history. I agree. I don't need to look at Google. Kwame Harris, James Arnett, Kwame Harris, Tom Murray. Andrew Walter. I mean, there's way more people than that, Rocky. There's way more people than that. There's way more people. I don't need AI. I am AI. Okay? I'm SI. Shaq I. Okay? It was a wasted pick, bro. Yeah, it was. So were all the other ones. So was all the other ones. Damon Arnett, bad pick. Alex Leatherwood, bad pick. Cleveland Farrell, bad pick. Jonathan Abram, bad pick. Josh Jacobs, good pick. A lot of bad picks. It happens, bro, but it won't happen this time. I think the bad picks is going to end with this one that we're getting ready to do. All right, man. Okay, y'all trying to catch Shaq slipping, not happening. Nah, dog. There's no slipping over here, bro. We got on Nike cleats everywhere we go. Ain't gonna be no slipping. We on the turf. We ain't got no problems. Tyree Wilson, that's another one. See, I don't cape or put on a camisole for my team. When they make mistakes, I am without question the person that's gonna say the most things that are negative. More Raider fans are mad at me than any other content creator because I'm gonna say all the shit. I ain't gonna do what Chunky do. Chunker like Chunker, he wanna avoid the fade. I'm gonna say what it is. I said Alex Leatherwood. I can name all our first round draft picks that was trash. Leatherwood, Wilson, Farrell, Arnett, Ruggs, Abram. And that's it, because Josh Jacobs was not. All first rounders, bro. All of them duds. Is what it is. Okay? So, I said it when it was happening. When we were drafting them, I didn't want them. Look, I'll use Henry Ruggs as a perfect example. I wish Sarah was here. I think Whittington Thomas was around. I wish Bill was here. Because when this happened, I was on Facebook. I wasn't on YouTube yet. We did the draft party. I was on Facebook. When I used to do my lives on Facebook, man, Whittington Thomas would know. Justin Saab would know, man, I'd be having anywhere between 30 and 60,000 people on my live. When we were getting ready to draft, man, I said I wanted CD Lamb. That's all I wanted. CD Lamb. That's who I wanted. When the Broncos were getting ready to pick, okay, I was worried that they were going to possibly have an opportunity to pick them. I think we were behind them. I think the first wide receiver picked in the draft was us. 13th, if I'm not mistaken. I think we were the first one. I wanted CD Lamb. If I couldn't get CD Lamb, I wanted Jerry Jeudy. If I couldn't get Jerry Jeudy, I wanted Ruggs. Ruggs was last. When Roger Goodell said, on the clock, I was like, man, CD Lamb, bro, CD Lamb, because I was hoping nobody picked him, man. He was catching passes over there from Baker Mayfield, Heisman Trophy winner. Oh, man, CD Lamb, man, Oklahoma, man. Oh, Derek Carr's going to have a field day with this kid. It's barbecue chicken, bro. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Roger Goodell come out. Boo, boo. Roger Goodell, man, F all y'all, man. I make $70 million a year, man. With the 13th pick of the NFL draft, the Las Vegas Raiders choose, I said, Henry Ruggs III, wide receiver, Alabama. God is my witness with all you people on here. Put a 1 in the chat if you was here when I did this. I didn't talk for 3 or 4 picks. I had nothing to say. I was just like this. Everybody was laughing. because I didn't have nothing to say, bro. 14th pick, 15th pick, 16th pick, and I think the Cowboys, they came up at 17th, and they drafted CeeDee Lamb. And that's when CeeDee Lamb was there, and his girl tried to take the phone from him and shit, and he was pulled the phone back and all that. I was like, well, maybe that's why we didn't get him, because he had girl problems. I never wanted Henry Ruggs. So when Ruggs came to the Raiders and he started cooking that first year, I was like, okay, I see some Cliff Branch, I see some shit. And then he decided to go 160 miles an hour on a public street with his baby mama in the car in Vegas. And the rest. That's it. So I never wanted Ruggs. Ruggs is not a disappointment to me. I'm not upset. I never wanted him. I heard about him having problems with cars when he was at Tuscaloosa. I've said this many a times. When he was down in Alabama, he was a speed demon down there, getting tickets all the time. Nick Saban was constantly having to deal with him with cars. When he was in high school, his best friend got killed in a car accident coming home from a basketball tournament. He didn't ride with his friend in the car and rode on the bus instead, because something had happened after he had to do something, some type of interview or something, because he was a great basketball player too. And he didn't ride in the car with his homie, and his best friend got killed, which is why he wears number 11. And that was high school, for speeding and driving crazy. So I already had heard that he was had problems with speed and cars and doing all kinds of stuff. So I was like, hey man, I didn't want him. Alex Leatherwood, didn't want him. Cleveland Farrell, didn't want him. Josh Jacobs, I was cool with Josh Jacobs because we needed a running back. Okay? Jonathan Abram, I didn't know who Jonathan Abram was. I was like, where the hell he come from? From Mississippi State or I had no idea who the hell he was. Alex Leatherwood, I'm like, why are we wasting a pick on a damn lineman? Cleveland Farrell, yeah, he went to Clemson, but he wasn't the best defensive player when he was at Clemson with Dabo Swinney. I know everything, if you haven't noticed. I'm like, nah, what are we doing? Okay, Damon Arnett, I'm like, Ohio State. When have they had any good cornerbacks coming out? You don't draft cornerbacks from Ohio State. You draft cornerbacks from Michigan. You don't draft cornerbacks from Ohio State. There's two things you don't do, okay? Now, you could draft safeties out of Ohio State because that's where Jack Tatum came from, but he was a safety. You don't draft corners, and you don't draft quarterbacks out of Ohio State. That's facts, unless you're C.J. Stroud. But you don't draft cornerbacks out of Ohio State. So that's what I'm saying. So all those picks, I didn't want them. And when it came to Tyree Wilson, I wanted Jalen Carter. Didn't happen. All right, I am out of bullets. David Rainey, they had their chance between the third, but Mark wanted Ruggs. Yeah, that was a bad pick. He just did a horrible thing. Drinking and driving is so stupid. Yeah. Flex Money said, I wanted CD too, but he was hot when Ruggs got drafted. I bought his jersey weeks before and did the unthinkable. Ruggs was balling, bro. Ruggs was on the right trajectory until. And like I tell everybody, they say, well, Ruggs would have been. He played 1 year, bro. 1. Arnett, 1. Abrams, 2. Leatherwood, 2. Farrell probably played longer than anybody that's not Josh Jacobs. I think he played like 3. Jacobs, home run. So outside of that, why did Rich step down? They said it was for personal reasons, but based on what I read from Rich Bisaccia's statement, he said looking forward to our next, our next location. So I think that he was kind of told Rich, we don't want to do it anymore. Here's your opportunity. If you want to resign, we can let you resign with some dignity. But them Packer fans were like, good riddance. They were telling, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Okay. All right. Salute to everybody in the chat. Blaze wasn't for the nation. You guys could do that for me. Too cold out here for me. I didn't think I'd be out here this long. David Rainey, Jack Tatum's the best DB from Ohio State. That's damn near 60 years ago. I'm 57. Jack and Marcus might be all-time players. Like I said before, I know everything about who's on my team. And I told you, I knew Jack Tatum. Even though Jack Tatum was listed as a cornerback, he came to the league as a safety. And there hasn't been anybody since Tatum. You don't draft quarterbacks and cornerbacks from Ohio State. That's not what you do. CJ Stroud, when he got drafted by the Texans, people were saying that same thing, how Ohio State quarterbacks don't do well in the league. But he, of course, is always an exception. He was an exception. Tatum was an exception. But you want cornerbacks, you go to Michigan. Why you think Charles Woodson did not go to Ohio when he was Mr. Ohio in high school? Oh, Charles Woodson's from Ohio, bro. He's not from Michigan. He's from Ohio. He was supposed to go to Ohio State. He was Mr. Football in Ohio. He's like, I'm not going there. He's like, man, I'm going to Michigan, which pissed everybody off. But was he right? He was. National championship, Heisman Trophy, third pick. Woodson was fourth pick of the draft? Fourth. I think he made the right decision. Who was there? Tom Brady. You draft quarterbacks from Michigan, and you draft cornerbacks from Michigan, and you draft all-purpose kick returners and wide receivers and all those kind of guys. Desmond Howards and all these other dudes. Ohio State, you draft defenders like Nick Bosa, maybe a running back, possibly. Shit, what was his name from the Cowboys, man? Ezekiel Elliott went to Ohio State, running back. He played well for many years. But there's certain things you don't do. All right. Okay, I've seen the topic. What's going on, Shaq? Yeah, man, Rich Bisaccia, man. Let's bring Richie B to the crib. Let's lay out the red carpet for Richie B, man. Come on, Rich. Come on back to the crib. Come on home, homie. Shit, man. The Patriots brought back Josh McDaniels. Come on, bro. I mean, what did they do for him? Got him to the bowl. Didn't get him no Super Bowl win, but damn, bring back your real people. That's what's up. Then we got off track because, sometimes people want to test their, they want to test their weight, see how much they could bench press and shit. Okay. Hey man, you need to be looking at the records that's on the blackboard of who's lifting the most weight before you start coming up and think you're gonna lift with us over here. Gotta be careful. All right. So yeah, man, that's what's up, man. But yeah, you guys, man. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and give this 3 more minutes to make it an even 2 hours. But yeah, man. This NFL, man. It's very funny to me how all of a sudden people really care about players that don't belong to them, and then they got their own players they don't give a shit about. It's funny to me, man. It's crazy. Crazy, bro. Want to come over there and play Captain Save-A-Ho? I want to be saved. Come on, dog. Come on, bro. There ain't no hoes on our team to save. All the hoes are on your team. You can't even save the hoes you got. Pause. I mean, come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, dog. You got all these hoes and you can't save them, dog. Come on, man. Why you worried about my one girl I got? Why are you worried about what I'm doing, dog? Hey, man, why don't you go ahead and let me go ahead and have her, dog? You ain't doing nothing with her. Oh, I'm doing everything with her. I'm just not doing what you doing. I don't have them calling the police on me. I mean, damn, how many times your baby mama gotta call the police on you, man, for you to understand, man, that you it ain't working. Yeah, Azul, we're paying everybody. We're paying Azul. I was over here cooking your Niners. You're gonna have to go back. Your boy Chunker was trying me with the Niners and Raiders, and that didn't work so well. You may need to go back and no, you need to go back. Yeah, we're still paying, but there's a funny thing that's called salary cap. And coaches are not on the salary cap. We could pay as many coaches as we want. When you're sitting on the money we're sitting on, we'll pay coaches all day. It doesn't go on the cap. Y'all paying Brandon Ayuk and trying to get the $76 million back because y'all can't afford to just let him get his money. All right, I mean, damn. Okay, clean beans. Let's look at MI. We let MIA take our other backup quarterback. Yeah, I mean, he was on the practice squad. That's not a big deal, clean beans. He's not like he was on the practice squad. Anybody could poach anybody off of anybody's practice squad. Okay, it's open game, bruh. As simple as that. Okay, you don't get to claim one of your jump offs that's over there in the corner sipping on a margarita when you're walking in with your main girl, bro. Like, you don't get to claim the one over there in the corner. If somebody goes there and pops at her and she leaves, you can't be, hold on a minute, baby. Hey, girl, where you going? Is this what we're doing? Is this what they're doing? You're gonna be one of them, dog. Like, man, she's some extra outside of the circumference type work. You're walking in with your main work. You don't put your main work in the corner. You put her in the corner, man, somebody gonna come over there and scoop her. And that's what you did. You put a whole Cam Miller on the practice squad. Bye-bye. I mean, that's how you got Darren Waller. How do you think Darren Waller became a Raider? He was on the Ravens practice squad. He was on the Ravens practice squad, practicing before the game. John Gruden saw him. Yo, man, come over. Look at that dude right there. Who's that? Mike Mayock. Oh, that's Darren Waller. Is he on their team? No, he's on the practice squad. Poach his ass tomorrow. Which is why they don't allow practice squad players to get out there and warm up. So that's what's up. All right, be easy, man. Zoo, did you watch the rest of the Niners shit? I got it recorded. I will be watching it. I got it recorded. What's up, Tam? What's up, Sam? What's going on? All right, man. Love all y'all, man. I'm about to go in the house, man. I've been out here long enough. 2 hours is good. Holler at y'all later, bro. Hope you guys have a good night. Matthew Checkerfield.